Noswaith da, everybody. My name is Bev Evans, and I'm going to talk to you today about thinking skills, getting children thinking in the classroom, particularly while they're having fun. Okay, so I came across this book called Out of the Box, which is by a man called Rob Eastway, and there's a scary thought in this book, and it says that there are three stages of life for thinkers: the why not stage, which lasts until you're 4. Then the why stage, which goes until you're 12, and then the because stage, which is from 12 onwards. And these stages show that by the age of 12, children feel that if they know something, they don't want to sort of explore it anymore. They already know what it is. They've already taken on an expert role in something and they're not questioning anymore. Okay? So we need to extend that. And one of the thoughts in the book is that in conjunction with the why not and the why phase goes a what if phase, that we can keep curiosity and question alive to help create active minds, and then they won't reach that because stage, or they won't reach it so quickly. So we need to go outside the box for this, which is a phrase that lots of people use. But really what we're saying is we need to come up with activities that need solutions in the classroom to get them thinking, that could be individual or team based. At our school, we've been looking at some books by Molly Potter, which have got really great ideas in them. One of the ideas I'm going to show you now is based on something in a Molly Potter book. Her books outside the box have got fantastic ideas in them. So, this is an idea in the book about being stranded on a desert island. Okay, and I set this challenge to a group of year 5 and 6 pupils a little while ago. So obviously you give them the scenario. They've been stranded on a desert island, no obvious source of food, no shelter, no signs of human life, and no one to keep them company. Now they've got a bag with them, 5 items that can be useful, and 3 items that may or may not be so helpful. Okay, they're okay for water. You just need to give them the items. So these are the items that I let them choose from, the 5 essential items. Okay, and you can see there's a few different things here, and only one item could be electronic. Now this is an interesting activity because not all the children really thought about the fact that they'd have nowhere to charge their electronic items, and that certain things like the torch might run out of batteries. Okay, they also didn't think about the fact that, yeah, it'd be great to have a GPS or a netbook, but they might not have a signal. So it really got them thinking about it, because what they did was they chose their 5, and then they went back and we reviewed it and reflected on it, and they realised that some of their choices maybe weren't so brilliant. Okay. Also, there were other issues here, like some of them chose a compass because they thought it was the best thing to do. But on questioning them, none of them knew how to use a compass. So, in fact, of their 5 items, they chose the one that was totally useless to them. Okay? Now, as part of this challenge again, they were asked to choose another 3 items that they thought might be helpful, but might just be to help them pass the time. Okay? And again, there were a selection of different things that might help them. Okay? Now, another interesting thing popped up here, in that lots of the boys in particular chose the game or the MP3 player. Again, not really thinking of battery life, they were just thinking that what would give them something to do. The girls, on the other hand, tended to choose the notebook and the pen or pencil, and lots of them also chose the flask or the water bottle. Okay, now that might be just because the boys are not thinking about what they're choosing, they're just looking for the things they like. But it is one of those things that we need to address, the sort of gap between boys and girls. The girls were more thoughtful in their choices. Okay, but the activity itself really went well. As I say, year 5 and 6, and all of these activities can help develop problem solving skills, which is something that we'd like all children to be able to do. They can get the children to think about their thinking. We're looking at metacognition. You're getting them to reflect on what they've done and see if they can improve what they've done. The activities that we've done like this in the classroom with the children have inspired and engaged pupils in lots of different ways. They've gone home and they've thought about things. We've also built on some of these projects. The Stranded project in particular linked into a transition project where they had to design a shelter if they were stuck on a desert island. And we also looked at sort of disasters and things that had happened in the world where people had been stranded and sort of problem solving things around that. But the main thing is that they can be lots of fun. And we want children to learn, but we also want them to be engaged and to be able to remember what they've learnt and have fun doing it. And I'm pretty sure that you'll agree that these sort of activities can really engage them and be a lot of fun at the same time. So thank you very much for listening. I hope you enjoy the rest of the Teach Meet.